What's up, my Vina loves? It's Miss Vina D coming to you all from Vinatainment News. Most of you are aware that, a little bit ago, Nelly, who's on tour, has been on tour for a while, basically was accused of rape. All right. The rapper was sued by Monique Green, who, allegedly said that he raped her during an October 2017 tour stop in Washington State. All right. Of course, Monique Green then went ahead and dropped her case as far as accusing him of rape because she claimed that he was too famous and her chances of winning against him was impossible. Nelly did come out and admit that they did have consensual sex, unprotected at that. A woman he just met within a few hours went ahead and was brave enough to do that with her. But he said that nothing else happened after that. It wasn't rape. So she went ahead and dropped her case as far as rape goes. The case was closed, but the embarrassment to his girlfriend, Shantel Jackson, she goes by Miss Jackson, the damage is done. To hear that he cheated on you, and not only did he cheat on you, but he put your life at risk by sleeping with this random lady, stranger, unprotected. The fact that he was brave to do that in front of his people just mean that this is not his first time doing that. So fast forward, Nelly, talked to his lawyers, I'm about to sue her, make an example out of her. You can't go around screaming rape if someone didn't rape you. You can't go around trying to tarnish someone's character if that didn't happen. So before he could get to that, she went ahead and she sued him. And so they are still figuring that out. My thing is, go to court, fight it, get vindicated. Don't pay her a dime, since she dropped her case, for rape. So I'm not being insensitive, guys. I'm just going by, you don't claim someone raped you, and then in as much as I don't care how famous they are, you don't scream rape, but then turn around and drop your case because you know that once they started digging, things were not going to add up. That's a huge accusation to say someone raped you and then turn around and drop it. So that's where I'm coming from. Well, after that, two additional unnamed women, according to legal documents that were obtained on Thursday, came out and said that, claiming sexual assault. They said that, let me go ahead and read a little bit about Green. Green says she wasn't the first woman assaulted by Nelly. And also, so in the documents, the first unnamed accuser, referred to as Jane Doe 1, accuses the rapper, whom she met during VIP meet and greet at his London concert on June 9, 2016, of grabbing her leg and placing his hand under her skirt without consent. Described as a mother, married woman, and member of the U.S. military station in the UK. At the time of the incident, Jane Doe 1 claims that the rapper blocked her from exiting the room when she took his hand off her leg, signaling her lack of consent. She was able to leave when security entered to see if everything was okay. The second unnamed accuser, referred to as Jane Doe 2, who is also described as a mother in a committed relationship, claims Nelly touched her without her consent after the two met at his concert, once again in England, December 5th, 2017. This is recent. After blocking the doorway, allegedly dropping his pants and begin pleasuring himself. After expressing her disinterest, he allegedly put his hands down her skirt, tried to kiss her, and later forced her to perform oral sex on him before she managed to escape. The document does not specify where Green's lawyer found the additional accuser or if the women ever sued Nelly. The document does not state whether or not Jane Doe 1 filed a police report, and Jane Doe 2 allegedly considered going to the police after an incident, but thought she would not be believed. Okay, so this is my thing. Okay, how come this is Monique Green, the lady who screamed rape and then later on dropped everything, lawyer, mysteriously found two women in the UK? This is my thing. Okay, I wasn't there, so I'm not claiming these ladies are lying. I'm not taking up for Nelly. I'm not being insensitive. But when people start to lie or make up story, they discredit those strong women who things actually happen to them, especially in this Me Too movement. Nelly, I'm sure, this can be easily resolved. No one is just going to pop up on the meet and greet without things being properly documented. So I'm all his attorney have to do, it's going to be a lot of work. They got paperwork of all of the people who sign up for meet and greet. They got paperwork of all of the people, especially with these women listing dates. They have paperwork. They also have security footage of those ladies entering and exiting the building, because like I said, he's a celebrity. With everything that's going on, especially the most recent one in 2017, there's no way a random stranger will have access to a celebrity without him bringing her backstage or without something being documented. You have to be documented to enter the arena in the first place before you can make it backstage. So I'm sure once they establish the names of these, Jane Doe 1 and Jane Doe 2, and then security footage where they're there and what happened, then they can make that case out of that. If his girlfriend is saying that, his girlfriend is, defending him, so we're going to go ahead and get into that before I elaborate. Nelly girlfriend Miss Jackson is speaking up for him. She posted this: "Look, I know he bleeped up and we are dealing with that in our relationship to rebuild it and find trust. Having to go through all of this publicly is the worst feeling ever, but this should not open the door for false claims. Those dates these Jane Does are claiming I was at those venues, in the dressing rooms, and on that tour bus. There are women dealing with real issues of sexual assault, and for the first time people are listening, and there is a chance for real change, but all of this work is discredited and makes things harder for the survivors when people lie. Enough is enough." I completely understand, man. So let's go ahead and read some of these comments. People saying, "I'm sorry, you both got to go through this." Shantel, praying that justice prevails. Bleep the hater, sis. Let's see, come through. "You don't have to explain ish to nobody." Yes, she does. Her man is being accused of rape and sexual assault. It's no joke. "Get the bleep straight, Miss Jackson. These raggedy B words always looking for a come up. True. I hate it for you to go through. Okay, this publicly through. The truth always comes to light, so just wait on it. Stay positive and keep praying. You don't own anyone." Yes, she does. "Enough is enough. You do you. Girl, it's not just cheating. He not even using protection on these girls. He met then in an hour having raw." Okay, we read that for yourself. "Agreed. And in progress on speaking out goes to bleep when people start trying to make profit, earn spotlight time with lies. Let's be honest, ladies, and stick together so our experience words do not go discredited." Okay, I agree. God will reveal them. Stay positive. I have been saying this for so long now. All these false claims make it so hard. And I also said this when I spoke on this. I was very careful with my words. I was like, listen, who am I to discredit another woman saying something happened to her? However, all of these people coming out, and now Russell Simmons is on female number 15. It's just like, what's crazy is, with no evidence, no nothing, just anyone can just get up now and say, "Hey, me too." And next thing you know, people are losing their jobs, losing careers they built, all that. I'm saying, if it really happens, absolutely, I'm here for the movement. I support women. I stand with women. But it's just sad for those who nothing happened to sit there and lie. That's the sad and terrible part. And we've seen this over and over again. There are people right now, men right now, being released after spending 25, 21, 32 years in prison for a rape that did not commit. It was just a lie. And for 27, 30 something years, someone's life was taken away from them based on a lie and no evidence. You know what I'm saying? So people are cruel. People would sit there and lie and watch another person go to jail for such a long time and go on with their life like nothing is wrong. Like, Like they didn't just lie, you know what I'm saying? So I support and stand with the women who've been assaulted and, trying to be strong through all of this. Absolutely. But the ones who are just coming up to just say, yeah, you know what, I'm bored today. Let me just go ahead and common example. I always talk about this, but this is one of the best examples that I can come up with. Little baby, small Justin Bieber one day, minding his business. Remember this story years ago? Minding his business, and this chick woke up one day and said, you know what? I'm bored today. Let me go ahead and claim my child is Justin Bieber's child. This lady fabricated this whole story, how she met Justin Bieber on his tour bus. And it was this big thing. It was on every media outlet. They had bombing, 450 people died in Afghanistan on the little tiny story in the bottom. But Justin Bieber got a girl pregnant was the bigger story than that. You know what I'm saying? And just for her to come out and, oh, I'm mentally ill or something is wrong with me, nothing happened. That's crazy. For someone to just get up and fabricate like such a huge story, and then to come back and say, oh, and you know what, I get it, Justin Bieber wanted to have mercy and all of that, but you put me through stuff like that, or you getting sued, like seriously, so I hope Nelly keeps fighting. I hope Russell Simmons also don't start paying these chicks and the ones who he's claiming is a lie, and go out there and fight and make an example so that the women who wants to lie don't pull this crap, But like I said, he admitted to having unprotected sex after just meeting a girl within, a few hours. So in as much as I want to support Miss Jackson and all of that, Nelly also have to be careful. You are Nelly. Like he's been doing this for such a long time that he just felt like this time is no different. But the sad part is he's been going home and laying next to his girlfriend and having unprotected sex with her after having that with random strangers. It's crazy, man. It's crazy. Yeah, kill me with the have forgiveness ish. You can forgive someone for their actions without having to be a damn fool for someone who obviously doesn't respect you. I hear that. You're a keeper, baby. You don't have to explain. Stay strong and follow your heart. It's a bunch of people living in glass houses, and everyone is a counselor giving out advice. You both are strong and can weather this storm. That's right, Miss Jackson. I agree with you. Keep your head up and keep working on your relationship. I don't believe the hype. All right, stay strong. Shoot, I'm a survivor of multiple rapists. It totally pisses me off when people lie that they were raped to defame someone's money. All right, and yeah, man, I'm not gonna read all 300 and some of my comments here, but I'm gonna, just slowly scroll, and you guys can, read them yourself. Why insinuate she's going with him on every tour just to make sure he stays faithful? Maybe he's enjoying having her by his side. Maybe she has contracted work in some of the same cities. I know when I'm in love with someone, I enjoy being around them and supporting them. Well, yeah, because let me tell you this. If someone wants to cheat, they're going to cheat regardless if you're there, if you're in the same house, in the same state. It doesn't matter. So go with him on every tour. Following him in the bathroom, follow him in every room, follow him. No, the only thing I will say, he's probably now is going to probably be dragging her everywhere. I need a witness. My girl was with me, because now you can't trust anybody because this is crazy. But I completely see where people are coming from, as in, she have to now go to, get her man in check because she wasn't there. He did this. She shouldn't have to be there for her man to act right. He should act right, period. So that's the sad part. Nelly doing what he did now opened the door for all of this, It's just crazy. You are a true woman standing by her man. I respect you and I know things will work out. People will use, maybe she would get a ring at the, from all of this, from standing by him. I'm not trying to be funny. She wants to get married.
Your man is putting his raw in strangers. You need to get a checkup. I mean, I completely understand, man. I completely understand. For Nelly to have done that, that's crazy. Let's go to his page. And Nelly is just on his page saying, listen, I'm still making money. I'm still going on tour. Nothing gonna stop my paper. These bleep trying to destroy your name. They knew they wanted to. Hey. Yep, Nelly is still out here promoting his concerts. People are still hiring him. So he's not worrying about nothing. Damn, I have no faith in future relationships. Nelly really effed up. It happens to everyone. I'm inspired by their relationship. Truth be told, I'm just not a forgiver at all. I'm like well, I mean, don't put celebrities on a pedestal. You're posting your business. Stop doing that and handle it. The more you post, the more. That's not true. When it comes to rape and sexual assault, that's not something you shut up about. You defend yourself. This is social media day and age. People are quick to bury someone before any type of verdict is announced. You know what I'm saying? It's like you're guilty on social media in the public before a judge even say A, B, and C. So absolutely not. I don't agree with that part about stop posting. Post. Especially if your character is being questioned. Absolutely. This is not no Becky down the street said something happened. This is talking about someone rape you and sexual assault. That's not something you play with. So absolutely post and defend yourself. But all in all, I'm wishing, Nelly and his girl the best. We'll see what happens, man. Hopefully he's vindicated in all of this. And hopefully this have taught him a lesson. You don't want to be in a relationship, don't be in one. But understand your status and be careful out there. But you know what? This is a blessing in disguise. If Nelly don't have anything sexually, this is a blessing in disguise. God was probably like, buddy, you are about to contract something that you cannot get rid of, and you would absolutely die and leave your children fatherless and all of that. So you know what? You have to go through this to learn to wrap it up, to learn to protect yourself, and to learn to appreciate what you have in your girlfriend and in life period, and stop messing up. Sometimes God works in mysterious ways. I'm not saying it's God's doing by women lying on him. I'm just saying sometimes trials and tribulations happen for us to learn from it. So I'm not saying, oh my God, God is punishing Nelly. Absolutely not. I'm just saying sometimes things happen, and you know what? At that point, that's when you seek God and you seek guidance, and you find a lesson in it. It's not a loss, it's a lesson. Okay, if his girlfriend is saying that she was there and all of that, I'm sure that's going to be footage as well, and plane tickets showing that she traveled with him and all of that. It's just interesting that Jane Doe 1 and Jane Doe 2 never came out. There's absolutely no stories of anybody, but they randomly just pop up the moment old girl scream rape, drop everything, case closed by the police and everything, and then now her attorney just happened to come up on these new cases. So we shall see. And like I said, guys, I'm not being insensitive. I'm not calling these women liars. I'm not taking up for Nelly, none of that, because I'm disgusted with the fact that he had unprotected sex, and I'm sure just went home, and I already said it. I'm sounding repetitive, but I'm already disgusted with the whole thing. So I'm just reporting. So I'm not being insensitive. I'm just saying it's frustrating, man. I understand, but you accuse someone of rape, attach that to their name, and then turn around and drop your case. Like, it's fun and games. Who does that? Okay, it's going to be too expensive for me to go to court and attorney fees and all of that. I'm going to go broke and all of that. I get it, but someone don't rape you and then you just be okay to drop it legally in the part where you're gonna go through all that stuff, because if they find out you're lying, you could go to jail and all of that, then turn around and sue them in hopes they're gonna settle out of court. It's all money driven, man. So
I'm really hoping. I'm really hoping, and I'm gonna say this to young women. I know that you see celebrities, you see your crush, you get excited and all of that. I don't care who they are. Why are you going backstage with a celebrity, with his boys and everybody by yourself? Don't do it. Even if you're in a group, don't do it. It's not safe. I understand people want to come up. This is, I get it, that lifestyle and all of that. But it's not even safe to just pull up backstage. I don't care how popular they are, man. You have to keep yourself safe because you're going backstage. There are a bunch of men back there you don't even know, and you're by yourself. So for that, I empathize with her to be that brave to want to do something like that. It could have been worse, man. So if this lady was really assaulted, then I empathize with her and all of that. But if not, that's terrible that they're doing this, because you don't play with someone named like that.
All right, my finalas. I'm wishing you all an amazing day. Remember to always have the God bless attitude, which is being positive at all times and seeing the good in every situation. Have a great day, guys. God bless.